The RGV Entertainment Group, where reality ends and fantasy begins, proudly presents. Legend has it that the idea for the Liberty Enlightening the World monument was born in France by law professor and politician Edward René de la Boulaye. It is reported that in 1865, during after-dinner conversations at his home, he said, "If a monument should rise in the United States as a memorial to their independence, I should think it only natural if it were built by united effort, a common work of both our nations." As part of that legend, it is said famous sculptor Frederick Bartholdi later recounted the story and stated that La Boulay's comment was not intended as a proposal, but it inspired him. Given the repressive nature of the regime of Napoleon III, Bartholdi took no immediate action on the idea except to discuss it with La Boulay. Work on the statue did not commence until the early 1870s. It was later in 1875 that La Boulay proposed the French finance the statue and the Americans provide the site and build the pedestal. Arriving at New York Harbor in 1871, Bartholdi focused on Bedloes Island as a site for the statue because it was located in the middle of New York Harbor. He was struck by the fact that vessels arriving in New York had to sail past it. He was later delighted to learn that the island was owned by the United States government and thus put in a letter to La Boulay, land common to all of the states. The pedestal for the Liberty Enlightening the World project, or Statue of Liberty as it was named by the United States, was completed and dedicated at the disused Army base at Fort Wood on Bedloes Island in April 1886. The statue's foundation and pedestal aligned so that it would face southeast, greeting ships entering the harbor from the Atlantic Ocean. Bedloes Island was later named Liberty Island. The Statue of Liberty was first administered by the United States Lighthouse Board. They maintained control over it until 1901. It was then controlled by the Department of War until 1933. After that, it was turned over to the National Park Service and has been maintained by them ever since. The pre-programmed skit you have just seen is our artistic interpretation of the survey crew laying out the centermost point for the foundation of the pedestal and monument.
Welcome everyone to the RGV Entertainment Group the show. As you already know, tonight's production is called Salute to America Church. The show you're about to see tonight is not only designed to lift your spirits, it's to make you feel good about yourself and your country. It was also crafted to pay tribute to the military men and women that have fought and are still fighting for we can live in freedom. We must always remember our fallen defenders of liberty, the sons and daughters, the husbands and wives, the families who have lost so much in order that we might have the opportunity to live the American dream. These are the true heroes of this country. At the same time, we also want to recognize our first responders. It is their daily service that provides the citizens of each and every community across the country a safe environment in which to live. We thank you for your fearless efforts on our behalf. And now a word of thanks on behalf of everyone involved with the RGV Entertainment Group. We would like to say a special thank you to the Brownsville Parks and Recreation Department for giving us a place to operate. And in specific to the management and staff of Ringo Civic Pavilion for accepting our offer and allowing us to perform the Salute to America tour. We spend so much time here, we consider this our home away from home. And I would like to introduce Yolanda. She is the community. Hey, if you want a place to have a party, this is it. You go see her and she will guide you the right way. She's a really nice person and everyone that works here is very nice. Okay, let me see here. Okay. With that being said, let's get on with the show. The backdrop for our first number is a reputation of a famous historical symbol. It has for years greeted immigrants enter this country through our Northeast Gateway. It was a gift from France and was dedicated in New York Harbor on October 18, 1886. This symbol of freedom has stood at that very location ever since. Do you know what the symbol is? Right. Lady Liberty will be ushered into place by members of the Times Dancers. For the purpose of this number, they will represent the spirit of America. The dancers see them perform were specially choreographed by the co-director Robert Hope just for tonight's show and is called The Land of Wondrous Dreams. In support of this dance, the Ageless Voices will be performing America the Beautiful live on stage with music by the 101 Strings in the background. We all should be thankful for the labors of America past and present and the future. The farmers, the factory workers, the builders, the educators, and the medical professionals, just to name a few. It was and will be their labor that builds a better America. We must also remember it takes a lot of hard-working people to make our country great. God bless America. Now, what are you guys? I am doing a performance here. Now, just what do you guys think you're doing? Sir, what are you doing? What is your job? Well, you know I'm doing a performance tonight. And you do. Who sent you here? Well, you're busy. Okay. This is, I won't respond to that. Okay, this is what they gave you. Well, let me see. United Bedloe Island Survey. 3rd July, 1885. Liberty Enlightening the World Project. Under the authority provided the United States Department of Treasury by the way of written directive from the Congress of the United States. The operating board of the Lighthouse Service commissioned you to survey and establish a erection point for the Liberty Enlightening the World statue. A construction reference point is to be located on the north point at Bedloe Island, adjacent Fort Wood, at the exact center of the area parcel indicated as the attached map. Well, it would be looked upon with great favor if said commission were completed at your earliest convenience. Signed, Commissioner of Lighthouse. Well, it looks official to me. I do wish that you would hurry though, because my program is about ready to start. So could you do that, please? Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
And now that the Bedloe survey crew has established the centermost point of the pedestal, we are ready to erect the Statue of Liberty.